It's November. How is it November already? Everyone's already talking about Christmas. So I thought maybe we should too. Hey, I'm Eloise Ansell. I'm an intuitive healer based in the UK. Welcome. I left this video so late to record, it's dark, so apologies for the lighting. But one of those things. So Christmas is coming. I hate that I'm already saying that, but it is November, so I think we're okay. Um, but it's Christmas is always an interesting time, and already I'm talking to my friends, and various conversations are happening, and people are like, "Oh, you decided what you're doing for Christmas?" And I was talking to some friends. I was walking to the bus stop the other day, and one of my friends said that they were not going to see their family at Christmas because they knew what it was going to be like. And that's fine. Absolutely do you. I have spent a few Christmases on my own through my own choice. I actually really enjoy doing that. I enjoy my own space. It's quite refreshing sometimes just to have a couple of weeks at home on your own and just chill, just do what you want. And we need to take responsibility for what makes us happy and joyous. And we kind of want to balance that with seeing our friends and family, some of whom, some may trigger you a bit. Now, if you've watched my videos for a long time or been in my world, you know that we get triggered because there's something internally within us that kind of like a belief system that's stuck in us. It's like the core of who we think we are, the core of how we think we are in the world and how people should be in the world. We have all these assumptions, definitions, conclusions, and things and rules for how things should be. And the moment someone shifts that and starts doing something different, it goes against those belief systems and we get triggered. So the goal really is to clear all those belief systems so we can just have preferences, go with the flow, not get so triggered, just be like, oh, that's interesting, and stay kind of the core of you. You don't have to people please. You don't have to be whatever everyone expects you to be. You can be you and walk around in life and not get triggered. And that is kind of the goal, isn't it? I guess. So Christmas is an interesting time, or whatever festivity you have coming up. Like when we get together with our family, I know I think there's like Thanksgiving and stuff coming up as well. When we get together with our family, it's often the time that we get triggered the most. And the reason for that is because we choose our families and the dynamics of it, and it kind of is like a furtive ground for triggering each other because you all know how to trigger each other. So we kind of collectively come together and we can often trigger each other. And it's quite an interesting dynamic. Some people go home and kind of revert back to the kid, even though, they're running a multi-million pound business. It's just like, it's fun. So a couple of years ago, I did a series called Happy Families, and I did it in the run up to Christmas. And so many people found that series really helpful. So if you want something that's a good overall kind of looking at the dynamics of us with our parents and clearing some of the ancestral stuff as well as what's going on in your world, check that out. I will put a link to it below. It is possible to clear all our triggers and not really get triggered by our families and be able to be with them as ourselves, the adult us, and have a fun time. Wouldn't that be great? So if you're struggling with triggers and stuff, by being triggered by your family, you're like, oh, maybe I don't even want to be with them. That's it's absolutely fine. It's your choice. You do you. And for me, it's finding that balance, I think. And talking to clients, it's nice to find that balance so that you can be with them for whatever amount period of time you want to be, and not get triggered. Just enjoy it and just enjoy hanging out with these people that know, love, and trust you, and you have a good giggle with. So if you've got things that are kind of, you know, hitting that trigger, kind of triggering you and your family, you can sit and journal on it. You could get a session. You could, look at those dynamics and get what I'm trying to say is there is a path to resolving it. Now, some of you may have had really traumatic childhoods, and there may be a lot to unpack. And my heart goes out to you if that is your situation. It may be a great choice just to, move on from things. But if you're someone who has, a normal relationship with your family, whatever that is, and you want to resolve those little buttons that get pressed and those little things that go on, you can work on it, but it's working on you. Now, I've seen this shift. I adore my family, they're great. But there were certain things, dynamics that used to go on. And since I've cleared a lot of stuff within me, I don't tend to get those buttons pressed anymore. And when that first started happening, I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then, of course, I've worked on it for clients, and it is interesting. So we can be with our families and enjoy them and have all the coziness and the fun side of things without feeling like we need to walk on eggshells and all the rest of it. It's choosing ease as well. You may choose to not, bring up certain topics, and if you've got differing opinions on things, that's practical. But it's so lovely to be able to spend time with our families and enjoy them and enjoy us with them. So if you're feeling, oh, Christmas is coming up, I really want to clear some of this, it's a great time to do some sessions between now and Christmas and get a couple of sessions in, or if you want to do more, and check out the Happy Family series, because that's a great way of clearing out some of the general stuff that we all have going on as well. And do some work on yourself over the next, well, 5, 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, however long there is till Christmas. I've no idea. So that you can have a more ease time over the festivities. So, and if you've got Thanksgiving and things coming up before then, you might need to be a bit quicker. But, it's such an interesting thing. Our families are there to press our buttons. That's their role. We want to heal, basically. So these wounds that we have, these belief systems that we have that define and shape how we be and think in the world, that's our rule book that we judge everything and everyone and ourselves against. And as we start to delete those belief systems and just have preferences instead of these strong rules, we get less rigidity, with more ease, and we can just be and not, not get our buttons pressed as much. I hit my glass of water. Too fun. So, if you want to have an ease this festive time with your family, time to do some work, find some resources, find something that works for you. And also, honour if you don't want to spend time with them, that is okay. I remember the first time I wanted to spend Christmas on my own. It was just easier, things were going on and I was really tired, and I was like, I just want a couple of days at home on my own and not have to see anyone, do anything. That felt great to me. That felt like the best choice for me, and it wasn't hurting anyone else. So, but everyone went into panic, and everyone was like, "Oh, come to me for Christmas, do this," and I'm like, "Oh, that just felt so stressful." It's like, I want to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it, watch my films on TV. Isn't that everyone's fun time? So, yeah, that is okay. It is fine if you want to spend Christmas on your own. That is an opportunity. Or get together with friends and have a friend kind of Christmas or festivity, you don't have to see your family. That is your choice. And we need to take responsibility for ourselves and work out what is the best choice for us. And that can differ from year to year. If you're getting into the festive season and that dread is coming in of what you're going to do at Christmas, go for a long walk. Look at the options. Which one's lighter? Being on your own, seeing family, doing something with friends, and do what's best for you. Your choice. Take responsibility for yourself. We want to have ease and joy. So, what would be ease and joy for you this festive time? Okay, have a great week. Take care. Bye.